What's going on, everyone? We'll wait to get started. As soon as my audio is confirmed. We have a little bit of a short show today, but let me know my audio is good, the music is good, and we'll get started here in a second. All right, y'all, what's going on? Let me know that my audio is good. You can hear my voice. You can hear the sound. We'll get started here in a second. We just have a handful of topics that we're going to discuss tonight. Important topics, but I think we're going to keep this a short one. So y'all know the drill. Let me know my audio is good and we'll go ahead and get started. As you drop in, hit that thumbs up. Let me know my audio is good and we'll get started. Because if y'all have watched Creole's video where he covers the Prism laptop, he did not check audio. We were live streaming. We did like a 20-minute live stream and there was no audio. So lesson learned there. So we're gonna wait until audio is confirmed. Let me know you can hear me. still waiting for somebody to let me know my audio is good. I'm still waiting for somebody to let me know my audio is good. I need somebody to hit this chat real quick and let me know my audio is good. Just hit me with a thumbs up real quick, and we'll get started with the episode, talking about some important things tonight, specifically in regards to MiamiCoin and what Mayor Suarez is cooking up, because he cooking up something, y'all. D-Stew, thank you. Man, y'all went to bed early tonight, huh? Y'all sleeping on me tonight. Thank you, D-Stew. All right, we'll get started here in a second. But first, let's shout out some new subscribers. Y'all playing games with us. We're 5 away from 1,000 subscribers. And some people playing games right now. But let's shout out our new subscribers. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. I know every YouTuber says that, but for real, it means a lot that you click that subscribe button. So Eric Bird, Noel Gallego, and again, I apologize if I'm pronouncing your names wrong. Forgive me. Kelvin Zuniga, Cameron Collette, for LLD, Mohar Productions, Ty Thomas, Justin Brock, Ahi Ambe, Lady Miss Thing, and Disagreeable. Thank you so much. I know we had some more subscribers, but apparently if you don't enable showing your who you're subscribed to on your YouTube page, it doesn't pop up in my subscriber list, if that makes sense. So if I didn't call your name, thank you anyway for subscribing. We appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started into this episode, because this is going to be a quick one, but very, very, very important stuff. As you all know, Creole and I have been talking a lot about the Stacks ecosystem, especially CityCoins, and we have done quite a bit of content over MiamiCoin and Stacks, and also covering what Mayor Suarez is cooking up, right? I'm moving to Miami. I really connected with this. As y'all know, we went to Art Basel a few weeks ago. We had a blast in Miami. Like, y'all, Miami is lit. And to know that the mayor of Miami is just so in tune with the times, right? He's just so engaged with this crypto space. He knows what he's talking about. He's been hitting these books, y'all. He's been hitting these books. He's well studied, and we're about to watch a little content of him talking about MiamiCoin, its utility, and some other things here in a second, right? But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I caught myself looking at some Miami properties. Now, what I'm on right now is 11 residences where they were accepting Bitcoin. They do accept Bitcoin. I think this residence, they've completely sold out at this point, but they were taking Bitcoin, to kind of lock in your place of stay, your home at this incredible, beautiful building in the heart of Miami. So I thought I'd share that real quick, but let's go back to the market real quick. Market is kind of struggling, right? BTC is at 45 right now. Ethereum 3.8. Solana 173, Cardano 123, XRP under $1 here, Avalanche 110, Polkadot 24. So yeah, you know, the market is still kind of you know, chilling right now. As we've said before, again, my personal perspective is that we're kind of experiencing a March 2020. If you remember March 2020, the market took quite a hit with the news of COVID. And I kind of feel like we're in that sort of situation again. So if we are, we could not be. Nobody knows what's going to happen, right? But if we are experiencing a similar time of March 2020, then that means that this is the best time to buy, right? I think what BTC hit like $6,000 back in March 2020 with that with the announcement of the lockdowns, right? So you'd be sitting pretty right now if you bought some BTC back in March 2020 when the market was looking a little crazy, right? So yeah, we'll definitely see what's going on. Definitely a lot of difference in opinions on what is happening right now, but hey, we'll see, right? I still feel confident in the market, as I've said, and being in crypto right now is significantly better than being in the dollar. Right? Okay, so moving forward. So if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and jump in this Discord, y'all. So if you're watching right now, you're the first to hear, unless you're on my Instagram, because I did share this on my Instagram. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. But Creole and I are planning to do a $2,000 BTC giveaway in celebration of our 1-year anniversary, which is today. Today is actually our 1-year anniversary. If you go back to our very first video, I believe it dropped today. And I think I was talking about Bitcoin, and why I invest in Bitcoin. So it's our 1-year anniversary. It's also the giving season. And so what we want to do is give back to you all for supporting us. Like, we just really, really appreciate how much y'all have been rocking with us. So it's going to be $2,000 giveaway. Still working out the details, but the only thing that you have to do is be subscribed to this channel and join the Discord. That's it. You don't have to tag 20 different people on a post. You don't have to follow Twitter and then follow this and then do this and give your, like, none of that. Okay. All we've been asking is very, very simple stuff since jump, and that is to subscribe to the channel and join the Discord. So if you do those two things, you will automatically be that much closer to winning a part of this $2,000 BTC giveaway. So what I think we're gonna do, this hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, but in talks with Creole, I think we're gonna do 2 $500 BTC giveaways and then 4 $250 BTC giveaways. Okay, that's how we're gonna break up the money. So if you do, y'all, we got almost 1,000 subscribers, but only 108 people in the Discord. So it's looking really nice. Like, odds are high right now that you could win this bit of holiday money, right? Okay, so moving forward, let's go ahead and get into it. So I think we may have all seen this Melania Trump news, and to be honest, I never thought I would be talking about Melania Trump on here, but she released some NFTs, or announced her NFT endeavor. Quote, "I am proud to announce my new NFT endeavor, which embodies my passion for the arts and will support my ongoing commitment to children through the Be Best initiative," she said in a Thursday statement shared on social media. Trump confirmed in the statement that she is starting a platform that will, quote, "release NFTs in regular intervals." Again, never thought I would be going to melaniatrump.com or any sort of website associated with her, but interesting stuff here, right? This was on Solana, right? One sold for her watercolor eyes, and I guess allegedly, or she's supposed to be releasing more of these NFTs along the way. So interesting stuff going on here. I know there was some Adidas news with Adidas releasing NFTs and all kinds of stuff, right? So we're seeing people jump on the wave. So before we get into our next topic here, I wanted to shout out Stacks here and their 12 days of giveaways. So really easy to enter and participate with this. Again, if you've been following our channel, then it's likely you already have these things in place to participate. But how to enter, make sure you have the Hero Web wallet installed and set up. Super easy to do. How do you say that? BYZAN shun.xyz stacks holiday something there. Click enter today's giveaway, choose the Stacks account you'd like to enter. So very easy steps here. I have not done this yet, but I will do this. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's hit this chat real quick. I see y'all waking up tonight. I thought y'all was asleep tonight. I see we got some stuff going on in the chat. I thought y'all went to bed a little bit early. So what's up, Crawford? BTC is drunk. Kuin, yo, congrats. Crawford, check and check. I like this odds. Kuin, the price of that Melania Trump NFT was once sold. People got finessed. As many people do with NFTs. Nigel, well, they have to make money somehow. Trump is a billionaire in debt. Right. That's what I was thinking too. They probably have like some overdue taxes to pay or some penalties to pay or some shit like that. Right. What's up, y'all? I see, man, y'all was sleeping on me when I first started. I see y'all waking up. We got some people watching now. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up. We're actually about to get into really the most important part of this, which is MiamiCoin. Y'all, Mayor Suarez has just been hitting these streets, y'all. He is in these streets. He's like on a full-blown crypto campaign. This cat, y'all, he's not playing games, y'all. I'm telling you. So he did a little chat with Jack Mallers. Also did a chat with what's his name? What Bitcoin did. And I lost his name right now. I cannot remember his name right now. But y'all know who I'm talking about. What Bitcoin did, OG Bitcoiner. Maximalist. Why can I not remember his name? Okay. But yeah, he's been in these streets, y'all. He's been in these trenches. Like I said, it almost feels like a full-blown crypto and tech campaign that he's on right now. And if you listen to him talk, especially in this interview, his idea and his vision for Miami is just he almost wants to create sort of this mecca, create Miami as this mecca, or hold up. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, my guy here has big vision, big ambitions for what he wants Miami to grow into, which is kind of this tech hub, this innovation hub of the world, really. And he kind of talks about it in the beginning, how Miami is like in the middle of Europe and this, and it's kind of like the center, and we want to, you know, he talks about it more in that. more in this video, but I want to play a specific section in here where he talks about the potential utility of MiamiCoin and just how really all of this stuff is going to work, right? We're going to keep piecing all of this stuff together as this information comes available, okay?
If 2020 thing, I think is the year of the mainstreaming, I think 2022 will be the year of utility.
Can you give us some examples of utility for MiamiCoin?
Sure. One of the things that I would say is, and I think this is the same for Bitcoin, we want to get to a point where you can go in and buy a Snickers with Bitcoin, right? Like when is that moment going to happen? Yeah. And so I think, for MiamiCoin, not too dissimilar from Bitcoin, if it's liquid, which it is, you can go into a restaurant, you can get a meal in a Miami restaurant, and maybe you get a discount for using a MiamiCoin. And so I've had a lot of people come to me with, utility ideas and how they can collaborate with MiamiCoin. And so we're going to be unveiling some of those next year, hopefully. And
so you mine it, an individual just becomes a miner and they get 70% of the profits?
Right. So in the Bitcoin mining world, you get 100% of the profits. Yeah. You mine something, right? And the offshoot of that mining, if you solve the mathematical problem to authenticate the transaction, you get 100%. Yeah. In the case of MiamiCoin, you get 70%, and the 30% of what is essentially the pot goes to the cities in a digital wallet.
So I read at one point you guys were offering, or not you, but MiamiCoin, the network, was offering 430% APY. I think it's now around just over 100% APY. How does that work? Talk to me about how that's even possible.
So the way it works is it depends on how people are investing in the coin. So it's a totally different proof mechanism than Bitcoin. The proof mechanism of Bitcoin, of course, is proof of work. So it's based on splitting from Satoshi's formula. In the case of MiamiCoin, you're actually pledging coins. And so the derivative of that pledge is the mining revenue. And so that's why it can be a higher yield but the yield has gone down, which is understandable and expected. It's not gonna always be 400%. Everyone would do that if that were the case. And so that's coming back down to earth. But I still think it's an attractive proposition. And we're gonna stake our MiamiCoin revenue, which is in stacks, to hopefully create a Bitcoin yield so we can actually give a Bitcoin yield to all of our residents in the city, at least all the ones that sign up.
Yeah, so two things. Firstly, it doesn't matter, if it's gone from 400 to 100, it's better than negative interest rates, which 100%. We see across Europe. Amen. Yeah, exactly. So talk to me about that Bitcoin dividend. How does that work? How often is it paid out? And also, can anybody get involved? So for example, I'm obviously not a US citizen, but I'm trying to be a resident in 2022. When can I get my Bitcoin dividend?
You got to be in Miami.
I will be. That's the goal.
There you go. So the way it's going to be is, first we had to create what I call the universe, right? Yeah. So who is a Miamian? How do you define Miamian? Anybody can define themselves as Miamian. You can be in Nebraska and say, I'm a Miamian. So we had to come up with a universe. And I think the universe that we're thinking of is people who are registered voters in Miami, in the city of Miami. So that's someone who we can verify, we can define, and we know that they're engaged in some sort of civic endeavor, which hopefully is voting, right? And it also promotes a civic endeavor, which is voting. And so that's part of it. The second part is then we would offer them hopefully an array of digital wallets, and we're working with some big exchanges. I can't say yet because it would ruin the surprise, right? That would put MiamiCoin on their digital, on their exchanges, and would also offer a digital wallet for our residents to be able to receive the dividend in Bitcoin. And so then the third thing is, how often will we do it? I think we would like to set it up in a quarterly fashion, because I think that we're not going to be constantly doing it. We want to do it sort of, make it the management cost reasonable and the sort of logistics of it reasonable. So I think that's what we're looking at, and we're doing this for the first time, so we're sort of inventing the wheel, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've actually been called by a lot of tech entrepreneurs, the CEO of Miami, which I think is brilliant, given that you're trying to recruit as much talent to the city as possible. And we've seen, I think he's now the mayor-elect, Eric Adams of New York.
Yep.
So is there...
Okay, so a lot was said there, right? Y'all. So... a few things there, right? So, of course, we know that the whole idea is to give this Bitcoin yield, this Bitcoin dividend to citizens, right? And also, I thought something that was to take note of is that he said that they're working on getting MiamiCoin on other exchanges right now, right? So is that Coinbase? Is that Kraken? Is that Binance US? What is that, right? So there are obvious moves being made right now to get MiamiCoin in the hands of Miami citizens, right? So again, y'all see what's going on here, right? And so, and I think what is interesting that he said here, and we're going to talk about it a little more in a second, at least for that Bitcoin dividend, you would have to be a registered Miami citizen voter, a registered voter in Miami, right? So we're going to talk about that in this next article. So I'll leave a link to this video below. Definitely, I'm telling you, go back and watch this whole video. Mayor Suarez, he is on it. And he not only is he on it, but he is explaining things in such a simple way, right? So when, you know, citizens of Miami are trying to figure out what he's doing, what this is all about, they can go to this video and they can sort of grasp the information that he's given, that he is providing, right? So my dude is well studied. He's studying. So this is, okay, let's go back up here. CityCoins and the dawning of a new civic engagement. So let's hit this chat real quick. Okay. Nigel, staking now called pledging. I think I've heard it used, interchangeably. Is that the correct word? I've heard both used. Kuhn, eyeballs, Crawford, Sunday swap, Crawford, get MIA on there. LOL. What's up, Creole? I thought she was in bed too, like everybody else tonight. But no, thank you all. Emil W, Crawford Fortune, Peter McCormick. Yes, that was Peter McCormick with what Bitcoin did. Okay. Okay, let's cover a couple things in this article, y'all. CityCoins and the dawning of a new civic engagement. The first city to fully implement CityCoins is Miami, thanks to the leadership of Mayor Francis Suarez. People are already mining, trading, and experimenting with Miami's own MiamiCoin MIA. Quote, CityCoins create a new paradigm that could raise for the city upwards of $60 million in the first year, according to Suarez. Those estimations have only increased since its successful launch in September of this year. After accepting the partnership, Mayor Suarez announced that he will use proceeds to benefit 3 buckets. Programs to mitigate the potential risks of climate change for Miami citizens, funding new initiatives for underprivileged communities, crypto education, and incentives for tech entrepreneurs. He has since added that he will provide the residents of Miami with a Bitcoin dividend, which is generated by the growing treasury and which currently oscillates between 20 million and 30 million. In his most recent interview with Peter McCormick for the What Bitcoin Did podcast, Mayor Suarez announced his plans for the around 30 million produced so far. He will convert 5 million to fiat to prove to people that it's real and stake the remaining 25 million. That staked Bitcoin will produce a quarterly Bitcoin dividend for residents of Miami. He will then provide registered voters with digital wallets. You have to be registered voter to be authenticated, which receive Bitcoin dividend payments regularly. According to a member of his staff, that wallet will also hold MiamiCoin. So one thing that confused me here, let me know in the chat, y'all. Okay, let's make this a conversation. That staked Bitcoin, I thought he was staking MiamiCoin. Creole, am I tripping here? So maybe, so he will be staking Bitcoin, or is that an error here and he's supposed to be staking MiamiCoin? He will convert 5 million to fiat to prove to people that it's real and stake the remaining 25 million. Okay, that's 5 million of MiamiCoin. Wait, am I tripping, y'all? Creole, let me know if I'm tripping. Maybe I'm missing something on that. Let's move forward though. How's MiamiCoin being used? A community quickly grew around MiamiCoin on Discord. It's still very early days for the coin, but it's gaining some early use cases. You can now mint and sell NFTs. This is done with the STX protocol upon which MiamiCoin is built. Another recent development is Miami Voice. Okay, we talked about this last week, which allows you to vote on proposals for initiatives the city should consider. There's no apparent partnership with the city linked to it. So at this stage, it looks more like a proof of concept, but it does show promise. In order to interact with it, you have to download the STX wallet, Hero wallet, buy some MiamiCoin on OKCoin and link your wallet to Miami Voice. All in all, it takes about 5 minutes, and for a novice, it's an educational process. It's satisfying to gain access to the proposals, although there's not much there yet. Okay. While the community continues to develop use cases for MiamiCoin, they face the same pressure as any crypto project: the need for a clear and valuable use case. The use case for the city is easy: free money. But what's the use case for the user? Why buy and hold it over other coins? Crypto is new and shiny, but local currencies are not. The unfortunate truth is the vast majority don't make it. If you're trying to get people to use something other than the US dollar, there has to be a good reason. Otherwise, why put forth the effort? Okay, so we're going to skip. This is an interesting section here, issues to overcome, but we're going to skip over that right now and go to my recommendation. Let the people decide, okay? Because why is it worth it? Why would the user actually use MiamiCoin, right? What makes it worth it? As the project proposals come in, the public can view them online, creating a marketplace of proposals for how to make the city better. After all the ideas are submitted, the residents of Miami would get to vote on the winners. A way to incentivize MiamiCoin ownership could be that residents need to hold it in order to submit a project to be voted on. This should be free to residents, as Mayor Suarez is already planning on getting them wallets for the Bitcoin dividend. MiamiCoin is a fraction of a penny, so it would be easy to include it in the wallet. This is very positive and informative way for the general public to be introduced to MiamiCoin. They'd quickly see it being used to go to real world projects and addressing real life issues. Giving it a tangibility like this would boost the value enormously, not only to residents, but people from outside Miami who believe in the idea. So really interesting stuff here. So how I'm seeing this is, what if you pick up your phone, you download an app, or you go to a website, you have MiamiCoin in your wallet, and you're able to access a list of proposals of, hey, I'm just making stuff up right now, okay? But let's put a park in Wynwood, That's the only place I know in Miami. Okay. Let's put a public park in Wynwood, Miami. And then maybe let's put a rec center in Little Havana. Let's do this. Let's do that. Right. And you were able to, since you're holding the Miami coin, you're able to vote on these set projects where that Miami coin would be used to fund that project, right? That's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool that could be at the tip of your fingers as a citizen, having a direct say in how this money is being used and how it's being, how it's helping to increase the, what am I trying to say here? How you can directly impact your city through through MiamiCoin, right? Let's hit this chat real quick. Nigel, he knows full well that he knows full well that he is said staking. People watching would research crypto staking. Crafty, still a politician. Okay, I think I get what you're saying there, Nigel. So it's really just, what do they call that? Semantics? Are we just kind of like noticing semantics here? Crawford, that's a good theory, Nigel. The confidence in the strength of his words trailed off if you listen again. Kuhn, I'm doing that tonight. Nigel, democratizing crypto. I guess you could say that, Nigel, right? So, and again, this article, highly recommend going back and reading through all of this, but this article brings up some good points here. What is really the use case, right? And as it says here, the easy use case for the city is that it's free money, right? They have this money, but what is the actual use case for the citizens? And in that way, Nigel, I think you're right, because holding this Miami coin. So again, it's like, and I'm walking through this myself as well, right? This is a lot of information to digest. So if I'm saying something wrong, let me know, but I'm trying to keep up with this information as much as possible. So you have the citizens of Miami getting this Bitcoin dividend, right? Because all registered voters, as of now, that's what's being discussed, right? All registered voters in Miami would have this wallet that would be receiving Bitcoin dividend. But on top of that, you have the Miami coin, which will be accessible really to anyone across the world, right? And so as long as you have Miami coin in your wallet, how I'm reading this, whether you're a citizen or not, you will be able to have a voice in how that money is being used. Am I wrong on that? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to go back and read this. But from what I was gathering, the Bitcoin dividend is strictly for Miami citizens. You have to be a registered voter in Miami to receive the Bitcoin dividend. But outside of that is the Miami coin, which I have bought. I'm in Texas, right? People across the world can buy Miami coin. And so does that mean as long as you hold Miami coin, that you can have some say into how those funds, you can vote on those proposals. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Okay. We're going to continue to do the research. All right. We're going to move on to our next topic, which is Metaverse real estate. Let's hit this chat real quick. Jeffrey, Miami makes Stacks. Stacks makes BTC. Correct. So, and what you're saying is, yes, you stake, you lock up your MiamiCoin, which then you receive that Stacks, right? And same with Stacks, you stake that Stacks, you lock up your Stacks, and you receive that Bitcoin in return. Jeffrey, the people stake MiamiCoin. 30% of revenue go to the city in the form of Stacks. Then the city stakes Stacks for Bitcoin. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. Jeffrey, you're welcome. Crawford, my main thing with the CityCoins is besides yield. Why would anyone outside of Miami on Miami once the yield drops? For now, not many people are in crypto, so oversaturation isn't an issue. So, and you know, they kind of talked about this back in this article, right? Kind of some of the issues with MiamiCoin. MiamiCoin currently, let's look at it. Okay, so MiamiCoin is 1 cent right now, right? So why do I hold MiamiCoin right now? Honestly, is in the belief that it will go up. Right? Because now, if I was to have a home in Miami or to travel to Miami often, maybe perhaps I would care a lot more about the Miami voice part of it and being able to vote in proposals. But to be honest with you, the only reason why I am holding MiamiCoin right now is that I believe that it will go up once adoption takes place. And also, I'm staking that MiamiCoin and receiving Stacks, right? And then that Stacks that I receive, I stake to receive Bitcoin, right? So it's this you know, process that I'm participating in just by holding MiamiCoin. Does that make sense? So I get your I get what you're saying here, Crawford. And still the yield on OKCoin is above 100% right now. It was at 175, I think, earlier this month or in November. It's now down to like 125%. That's still insane. That's still an insane percent. So I'm taking advantage of that. And like I said, I believe that the price of MiamiCoin will go up once MiamiCoin hits these exchanges that Suarez just said that they're working on exchanges right now and getting these listings on exchanges, right? So I'm banking on that. I'm also banking on the fact that I can stake my MiamiCoin and earn Stacks, which then I stake my Stacks and earn Bitcoin, right? So that's where I'm at right now. Kuin, I'm using Black Curl's address to get my BTC dividend. Hey, might as well. Gene, hey everyone. What's up, Gene? Nigel, or vacationers will buy MiamiCoin for tourist attractions. That's another good point. Yes. And again, it seems like everybody's still in very much a discovery phase with the utility of MiamiCoin, right? Even Mayor Suarez didn't seem to have quite a grasp on what that utility is. But as he was saying, what if you can go into local market and buy a Snickers bar with MiamiCoin, right? What if you can do other things, Art Basel? What if there's Art Basel does something with MiamiCoin to where you can do XYZ with MiamiCoin, or, things can happen. What exactly? I don't think no one really truly knows just yet, is what it seems. But there's definitely possibilities. Crawford, I get that you are essentially yield farming, but once every Miami citizen owns it, that yield won't be worth it. Short term is awesome. Yes, I hear you. And like Suarez said, of course, we can expect that 125%, what it's currently at right now, is about that. Of course, we can see that coming down, right? Coming back down to earth. Makes total sense. So at that point, you're right, Crawford, that's a point where it will be time to reevaluate the strategy. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what my strategy would be at that point. Probably just to hold my MiamiCoin and I don't know. I would need to think about that. But yes, you're right. It will be time to reevaluate that strategy once that APY comes tumbling down, which it would, especially if major adoption takes place. Crawford, of course, once they own it, of course, once they own it, the number will go way up. Right. Again, it's just about strategy, right? It's about strategy. And like I said, my perspective, I think MiamiCoin will go up. But on top of that, I'm receiving stacks from staking Miami. And from that stacks, I stake that and earn BTC, right? So Crawford, no, Jeffrey, NY coin coming next month. Yes, it is. And a lot of other cities are in talk right now. If you go back to the episode that I did last week, I showed y'all how you can vote for your city to be next on the list. Quite a few Texas cities on the list. I know Austin has kind of been a popular city thrown around, right? We'll see what city is next. Crawford, I thought the play is keep hoping to the new CityCoins as they come out. It's a keep hopping. I thought the play is keep hopping to new CityCoins as they come out. Oh, I think the play is keep hopping to new CityCoins as they come out. I mean, sure, right? I can't really say for certain how I am going to play that. Of course, in the Discord, Creole and I will let you know how we decide to move on, MiamiCoin or Austin coin or whatever it is. Y'all, this is still extremely, extremely speculative. But my confidence, hearing Suarez talk about this, really seeing that he is hitting this fucking pavement, y'all, on this, has me very confident in this. So we'll see what happens, and we'll, kind of see how these strategies reveal themselves as these other coins come out. Crawford hopping, yes. Okay, we have one more thing to cover real quick. Okay. Get ready for the 2022 Metaverse real estate boom. Okay. So I'm just going to read a couple little chunks out of this that I thought was interesting. We all know that the metaverse is still on a hype train right now. Maybe a little bit prematurely, but nevertheless, it is on a hype train. The future of NFTs, the technological standard for unique digital assets like artwork or virtual homes, is multi-chain and a more diverse pathway that solves the limitations of the Ethereum blockchain and enhances its usage to present once unimaginable opportunities that touch multiple corners of culture and commerce. In this multi-chain future, we will see vast opportunities and diverse use cases made possible by alternative chains like Solana, Tezos, Polkadot, Kusama, Cardano, and many others. These chains bring answers for scalability, network congestion, and the ability to truly fractionalize ownership, allowing non-fungible tokens to become usable and transferable in the metaverse, breaking out of the confines of traditional digital collectibles, perhaps into the real world. Virtual real estate can unlock liquidity via decentralized global markets that enable tradable assets and allow for metaverse assets to be used as extractable collateral to fuel innovative methods of lending in decentralized finance. Through what we hope will be an increasingly open metaverse, users can one day move digital assets and NFTs in and out of virtual worlds. Perhaps their digital homes can be used as collateral for loans. Imagine if you could borrow against a valuable piece of virtual land to acquire physical land. So this is interesting, okay? Because I know one thing that people have said, like, why on earth would you want to buy a digital piece of land, right? I know that's kind of been a concern. We're getting to this point where people think that digital things hold more value than actual physical things, right? But this piece right here is really interesting. Perhaps their digital homes can be used as collateral for loans. Imagine if you could borrow against a valuable piece of virtual land to acquire physical land. So you can do both, right? Interesting stuff here. This world still being settled will almost certainly need to be built on more than just Ethereum, the dominant smart contract network, okay? And then it goes into some Ethereum limitations, which I think we should be familiar with. But here it says, a rich pool of creative builders are looking beyond Ethereum and the network's exorbitant fees. As a consequence, the current challenge for industry is to achieve interoperability between different blockchains. By limiting the silo effect in the blockchain industry, we might finally reach mass adoption. Polkadot, a blockchain I'm financially involved in, is one such alternative chain for this kind of interoperability. Due to its advanced ownership structure, it can enable the transfer of property ownership straight to other addresses, grant or prohibit third-party rights to use a property for display purposes, and facilitate the exchange of a deed or trust. So basically what they're saying here is, and I think majority of the space agrees that there's going to be more than one winner, right? It's not going to be all on Ethereum. It's just not, y'all. You know what I mean? And particularly the author of this article believes that Polkadot will play a big role in the interoperability aspect of this metaverse, because that's what, the metaverse can't exist, or it wouldn't be at its full potential if all these blockchains can't talk to one another and can't be interoperable, right? That has to happen. So who's gonna lead that? I mean, as we said before, Polkadot is really working on that, right? Now let's talk about this gold rush part of it. And here they're basically talking about how, you know, there's celebrities and, you know, a bunch of people rushing into digital real estate in the metaverse, the gold rush in the metaverse. But here it says, still, real estate NFTs promise the ability to democratize property ownership, a space that has historically excluded a majority of the world. Go Banking Rates quoted a research analyst at Grayscale Investments who noted that historically, real estate value is largely influenced by proximity to shops, services, and attractive neighborhoods. It remains to be seen if that may happen in the metaverse, where players can, quote, teleport around the world, making travel instantaneous and irrelevant to valuation. So this is really interesting stuff. And basically what they're saying here is all these things that we consider with traditional real estate and the traditional real estate industry, is that really going to cross over into the metaverse? How is that going to work? What traits or characteristics or what checklist points are from the traditional real estate industry will cross over into the metaverse, right? Is it going to be in the metaverse that proximity to shops and services is what gives your piece of land higher value than another piece of land? Is it because your piece of digital land is in Solana that makes it more valuable than if it's, on Tezos or whatever, right? So, y'all, interesting stuff going on here. Let's hit this chat, y'all, and then we're gonna go ahead and close it out. Nigel, yield swing farming type deal. Nigel, they'd have to wait until price volatility disappears before they could use digital land as collateral. I don't know, Nigel. I don't know about that, because I was just looking at, and real quickly, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We'd appreciate that. People been playing games with us. We've been supposed to hit 1,000 subscribers. We're sitting 5 away from 1,000 subscribers. Hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. So back to you, Nigel. I don't know if that's true. Because if you go to Nexo is offering collateralized loans with your Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT and CryptoPunks NFT, right? I don't know if we can necessarily say that there's volatility has disappeared with that, because we've never really truly experienced the NFT market in, quote, a bear market before, right? Not in the fullest extent of what is happening now, right? So, but what Nexo is doing, I think they're only giving collateralized loans up to 10% of the value of the current value of that NFT or something like that. I could be saying that totally wrong. So go to the website. If you go to Nexo, they are offering collateralized loans using your NFTs, your Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT or your CryptoPunk NFT as collateral, right? So in that way, Nigel, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I mean, there's some, platforms out here who really are trying to push the limits on this. Crawford, Nigel, not necessarily. Real land is volatile. It's used as collateral now. You would just have to wait till enough people put value in it. Interesting stuff. Yeah, because one thing that I've, not to get off topic here of the land, but I really want to get to the point where I don't have to sell my NFTs, right? My collections, I want to get to the point where we have services available where I can use my NFTs and that current value as collateral to get a loan. So I keep my NFTs and not sell them, right? I'm telling y'all, companies, platforms, they're really starting to work on this, and I think it's closer than we think. A man from day one, late to the party. I'll watch the replay. Peace to the UTG family. Thank you, a man from day one. We appreciate you dropping in real quick. Just so you know, we talked about a lot about MiamiCoin. Mayor Suarez has just been hitting these streets. He's been in the trenches on his little crypto campaign that he's been on. So we cover some stuff on that in MiamiCoin and utility, some concerns, some things that they're figuring out with use case and user use case and things of that nature. What else? And just some other little things here as well. So, and we just finished talking about the digital real estate metaverse boom that is happening right now. So, all right, y'all, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. And if you're just tuning in, what I disclosed earlier is that in celebration for our 1 year anniversary of UTG, I believe it was this day 1 year ago, we dropped our first video. And in celebration of that, we're going to do a $2,000 giveaway. And what Creole and I have discussed is that we're going to break that into, what is that, 4, 5, 6, 6 parts. So 2 $500 BTC giveaways, and then 4 250. I was like, 4 250. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. 4 250 BTC giveaway. So the only thing that you have to do to be eligible for that is 1, be subscribed, and 2, join the Discord. You don't have to tag 20 different people. You don't have to jump from platform to platform to platform, following this, following that. You don't have to do none of that. Since day one, all we've asked is that you subscribe and you join the Discord. So as of right now, there's 111 people in here. So the odds, the odds of you winning one of these cash prizes is looking pretty good. It's pretty high right now. Okay, so tell your aunties and uncles, nieces and nephews to go ahead and jump in this Discord. All right, and to subscribe to the channel. And with that, y'all, it's been a long day. It's been a long week, y'all. It's been a long week. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. What else? Creole is traveling right now, as per usual, right? What's new? So I'm not sure if he will or will not be live on Sunday, but please stay tuned to that. What's up? Genetic Code, Queen of Dasuf, Johnny Black. What's up, y'all? Glad to have y'all in the Discord. So yeah, stick around for announcements. We'll be releasing more details regarding this giveaway in the very near future. Our plan, just so you know, our plan is to do the giveaway near the end of this year, going into the new year, probably the weekend of the new year. So probably the first, second, probably that Sunday, that first Sunday of January is when we'll, do a kickback, you know what I'm saying? Pour a little something, play some jams and do this giveaway and just kind of really kick in this new year. All right. So with that, y'all, let's play these tunes real quick. And we'll see you in the next one. What's up, no one? Yeah, I just wanna feel you. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Stop playing games.
All I wanna use is